Love is something that you do.
You know, someone once said that the eyes are the windows of the soul. And you know, you can look into the eyes of these children. I mean, it's just, sometimes it just breaks my heart when I come here because these children are in such great need. Wow, we can see that this is a poor area. I mean, this is a poor, poor, poor family. I can see the kids from the distance. All I see is dirty clothes, a pile of dirty clothes and dry sticks. There's absolutely nothing in this hut. It is so sad.
Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it.
Children live like this in Haiti every single day. If you don't do anything, children will die.
Les Marie Clément Laurie même. Moi habité dans Marie, mais de à la m'dérité, l'autre vient passer le prend là, écrasé. Situation un jour comme ça nous doit arrêter, nèg la gain, bi ba nous le pas gain tout. Nous dormir comme ça. Sans mati mon yo. Avant venir là non pas m'dérité, pas là dans souterrain à l'autre bord. Je suis en train ça me pour me faire dans pack là, je obligé de venir faire mes cailles ça là. Je me accoucher. Mais l'école là, si je aide, je aide dans l'école pour petit moun yo. Ni aide dans situation manger petit moun yo. D'abord manger dans journée, matin, midi, soir, d'abord manger 3 fois par jour. C'est bon Dieu qui descend. Il t'a voué mon avenir de ma 25 ça.
To learn more about these stories and how you can help change the lives of these poor Haitian children, please visit our website at www.loveachild.com and see what God would have you to do. Please get involved today with one or more of our many outreaches. By going to loveachild.com, you will have a secure way to donate and leave a legacy of hope and compassion for generations to come. Remember, Jesus said, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me."
Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it.
Please go to loveachild.com now to make a donation and change a life today and forever. On behalf of the poor children in the country of Haiti, thank you and may God richly bless you.
sem nan pat gen kè pou te dormi, e mwen ka fè pou li, mwen ka fè pou lot moun. A kote mbal de klise la, pa gen lot moun ki ka la. E mwen selman, e pi moun mwen pran la vem not pou ale. E a di an vil. Li tot tabou ba nou, li tan van patige nou. Li fè nou baka al travay. Paske ki pat kon gen manje, sa mari yo patit pa isi. Le mari avon kon an travay. Yo met manje ti ba nou an de kala yo fè manje. On di nou merci pou manje a nou pou pou li ede nou. Ak ti moun yo grandi. Le yo ba nou ko sa nou di merci paske chaque mois yo ba nou ko sa nou di merci an pil se bat li même. Pi fò la fami pa la gi travay la nan me yo.
You know, someone once said that the eyes are the windows of the soul. And you know, you can look into the eyes of these children while they're eating. I just see them sitting on the ground. There's a little boy right beside me. He's naked. He's sitting on the ground. I see little children over here with red hair. You know, red hair means malnutrition. These children are very, very poor, very, very hungry. Who knows if they've eaten anything at all today? Maybe this is the only meal that they've eaten. And these children, they work very hard. Some carry water on their head for a long ways, a big 5-gallon bucket of water. And other children have to go gather sticks for their mom and dad to make charcoal. I just ran into a little boy yesterday, and his name is Meekinson. He's like 11 or 12 years old, and he had mud all over his hands, and he was covering the side of his house with mud between the cracks. And you know, you could just hear the sound of that mud sloshing around. And then it made me think back to when they make those mud cookies. They use the same kind of mud, just stir that mud up, and then when they make those mud cookies to eat, they put salt in, a little bit of lard. But you know, they eat those cookies. And I saw little Meekinson, he was putting mud on the side of his house. I can't tell you how many times I have been in Layton and I've seen a child walk by and actually break off a piece of the mud of the side of their house and put it in their mouth and eat it because they were hungry. I mean, it's just, sometimes it just breaks my heart when I come here, Bobby and all the rest of the teams, because these children are in such great need. You know, they try to smile, they try to come up and hug you, they're so sweet, but yet their need is so great. There are no jobs in this area. Everybody's so poor. And moms lose their babies a lot of time in childbirth because they don't have the money to go to a hospital. And there's no job, so people go to work and try to fish for a living. But every child here and in other parts of Haiti, they need to have a big bowl of food to eat at least one time a day. You can make that happen. Please pray about the program today. If God is leading your heart to help you supply some meals for these children, little or great. Thank you so much, and God bless you from Haiti.
Every day in the country of Haiti, children are hungry and starving, which in many cases leads to death. These children have no strength to play and no hope of a better future. You can help them change their situation now by providing food, because food brings hope. Will you get involved today? Your gift of $16 will provide 432 meals consisting of well-balanced, nutritionally rich, great-tasting food. Yes, for just $16, less than the average restaurant meal for your family, you will be providing 432 meals. Your gift of $48 will provide 1,296 meals. And your gift of $120 will provide 3,240 meals of great tasting food. Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. On behalf of the hungry children of Haiti, thank you, and may God richly bless you.
Well, may God bless you from here in the middle of nowhere in Haiti, in a little area called Mite. It means a little market, but there's no market out here. There's no lights out here. There's no electricity. There's nothing out here. There's no stores. There's nothing. Matter of fact, the family here, this is their broom. This is the old-fashioned, oh, I hit somebody in the head. This is old-fashioned Haitian broom. This is the rope here. Tree, stick from a tree they made to sweep out their mud floor. This got a mud floor in here. They sweep it out. And the little cot, we call it hut, Haitians call it kai pai, their kai pai. But yesterday, you know, we sent our Haitian workers out here and they brought food for the first time to this area and to this family, and also brought them some new clothes. So the clothes you see today, they have on the food they're eating. They call it tipanu, just a little for us. It came from you and I. So thank you for making a difference, and we will do this every month, Lord willing, as long as we have money and the finances to do it. But I want to quote a scripture I did several months ago on TV. I just want to quote it again from my heart. Proverbs, which is a book of wisdom, the 3rd chapter, verse 27. It says, withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it. Then the Bible said, you know, don't say to your neighbor, well, go away tomorrow, I will help you, or maybe I will help you. When it is in the power of thy hand to do it. So here we are in Mite, in the middle of nowhere. These little children need medical help. They have severe malnutrition is terrible. Hopefully feed them every month, and we give them clothes yesterday, we gave them food yesterday. But you and I, we're doing this together because love is something you do. Haiti is in a severe emergency situation for food. I never seen the price of their stable diet, beans and rice, so much. Nobody can afford to purchase beans and rice, their stable diet. Very few, very few. Haiti is in a crisis. So today, if God has blessed you, don't withhold to do good to those who are poor and needy. If it's in thy power, thy hand, to help. Let God use you today, because when you do, God will bless you. It's a joy to help the poor. We love you all the way from Mite, in the middle of the interior of Haiti, in the middle of nowhere. But love is something you do. God bless you.
C'est bon Dieu qui descend. Il t'a voué mon avenir de ma section ça.
Wow, we can see that this is a poor area. I mean, this is a poor family. I can see the kids from the distance.
They are poor, Sherry.
Wow. I saw their pictures yesterday. They're covered with all kind of sores all over their face and all their
I'm
arms
glad you
and
bring your
stuff.
medicine.
It's in potato and probably a lot of other things. Bonjour.
Huh? Bonjour. Bonjour, Sherry. Bonjour, Sherry. You know, this is the food we gave them yesterday. You know, to feed my starving children, the food that we transport every month to Haiti. And the Haitians call it tipanu. That means just a little for us.
Wow.
They come up here and they're
Look
eating,
at
they're eating the
this,
food.
Bobby.
Comment nous y est? Hein, au bon? Moi content, manger bon?
Aw.
You love the food? I'm glad to see you, I said.
You know, some of our workers, Peter and Joseph, have found this family and told us about them. The children have red hair and a lot of skin sores and skin diseases, the dust and everything, and of course from malnutrition. So today I brought some medicine to try to treat the children quickly before we go. You know, Bobby and I, when we walked up here, we saw these children eating, but I was thinking on the way up, if you had not sent this food up here, Bobby, they wouldn't be eating anything. And it's just a poor village, you know. Children right now in Haiti are suffering so badly all over Haiti.
And there's so many children in Haiti that's waiting, that has malnutrition, that's waiting for food. Just like these children, we brought these food yesterday. And this is not the only time we'll be doing this. Every month, enough of food to last them for a month. Then it'll be every month. Malnutrition is terrible here in Haiti. I have never seen food so expensive and such an emergency, and so many people who have malnutrition in the country of Haiti.
I'm showing the mom over here how to use this medicine that we brought because the kids have impetigo so bad. What? Daddy? Mettez ça dans le bouquet comme ça? Ça c'est bétadine. Est-ce que vous comprenez? I just can't tell you how bad the shortage of food is in Haiti, and we see it every day. And look, there's this 4 or 5 children right here. It's a good example of what the lack of food does. We can't understand it because even in the States we have food coupons and tickets and, you know, welfare system. There's no welfare system in Haiti. There's nothing at all. And the children are always the ones who suffer because there's nothing that they can do. They just depend on whoever it is that's feeding them. You know, we're cleaning up their sores today, which really is always tied in with malnutrition. Malnutrition and sores and worms, they all go together. Food and nutrients in their body is the most important thing because when they're sick, oh, oui, merci beaucoup, Sherry. When they're sick like that, you know, it's so easy for them to get skin infections and sores. Like you and I, we have good food to eat, our bodies can fight off infection. But children who are starving, they're malnourished, they're anemic, they have nothing at all to fight off infection, and they're really hopeless. And they die so much faster. Okay, let's see, baby. Vinny, let me try you first. Come here, sweetie. Okay, let's just set you. Okay, Kari, lave, okay? My lave figure, okay? Oh, wow, This is really, really nasty stuff. She's covered with these sores, but today we came with a lot of antibiotics, and hopefully if they keep the kids clean and clean them up really good, this will clear up in about 3 days, hopefully. Okay, baby, you did good. Their hair, which is red, is caused from malnutrition. They should all have shiny black hair, but they don't. They have crusty red hair. Okay, mommy. Médicament ça, il faut un peu. Il faut un peu. Mais après au bas les bains ou sécher, vous mettez crème sur le lit chaque matin, chaque fois. Mettez crème ça, tout bouton net. Si vous faites ça, il va disparaître dans 3 jours. We're so glad that we came here today. You know, you may be wondering, oh, well, I don't have a lot of money, there's not a lot of things I can do. But Bobby and I can tell you, if you don't do anything, children will die. If everybody does something, maybe you can say, maybe I can just sponsor the smallest amount of food or so many meals, just even the smallest amount. We can be so, mommy. Okay, let Timon Vinny, baby. When I walked up, I was just so happy to see that they're eating because I'm looking in their little mud hut and all I see is dirty clothes, a pile of dirty clothes and dry sticks. There's absolutely nothing in this hut. It is so sad. And yesterday we sent food and we sent clothes, so she's got one of the little dresses. She's got one of the little dresses on that we sent. I can look at this little baby, probably about a year old, just looking at me, big eyes, you know, and lethargic, and you can tell that they're very anemic too in their eyes, and their hair is red and dry and crusty. Look at that. She's got bad ear infection sitting on the ground. She's got sores on her feet, so she's got sores all over her mouth in Batago, so we're going to try to close her up too, and her too. But you know, children live like this in Haiti every single day. This is just one of the many children that we see. You know, I'm thankful that Peter and Joseph, our workers, are able to get the food up to them. And I'm so happy that we came up today. We just actually saw them eating because there is nothing in this house, nothing at all. And we'd like to do this every month for children who don't have any way to help themselves. And that's why you're looking at this program today. because God wants to use you. Thank you.
Every day in the country of Haiti, children are hungry and starving, which in many cases leads to death. These children have no strength to play and no hope of a better future. You can help them change their situation now by providing food, because food brings hope. Will you get involved today? Your gift of $16 will provide 432 meals consisting of well-balanced, nutritionally rich, great-tasting food. Yes, for just $16, less than the average restaurant meal for your family, you will be providing 432 meals. Your gift of $48 will provide 1,296 meals, and your gift of $120 will provide 3,240 meals of great-tasting food. Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. On behalf of the hungry children of Haiti, thank you, and may God richly bless you.
Je suis Marie Clément Laurie même. Je habite dans Marie, mais je suis à la Mderete. Je suis passer le prend là, écrasé. Il prend pile travail, il prend verso monde, il prend pile bail. Juste avant de venir là, non pas Mderete, pas là dans souterrain à l'autre bord. Pour jouer là nous Mderete et après, je suis en cette piste ça me balle pour me faire dans pas là, moi obligé de venir faire mes cailles ça là. Je me dis accoucher. La vie a son boulier. Situation, on joue comme ça, mais bah nous le pas gain tout, nous dormons comme ça, sans matin on va gain pour mon bail, l'école sous compte moi pour me payer, beaucoup l'argent pour me payer. Petit moun non même, pour habiller, pour bailler manger.
Ah, combien de temps vous gagnez là?
5. Oui. Mais pour moi.
Pour bailler manger. Ça fait mauvais moment au passé, ça m'a dit que ça fait bailler.
Nous continuons de travailler jardin vraiment vrai qu'on n'a pas gagné la pluie, pas de saison. Pas une saison pour nous planter. Petit monde yo manger. Nous avons manger dans journée, matin, midi, soir, nous avons manger 3 fois par jour. C'est bon Dieu qui descend. Nous avons mon venir de ma section ça.
Well, we're here in the village of Mite with Madame Clermont Marie Luma and her children. You know, our workers found this family the other day and came and told us about them. When they came, there was nothing at all in the house. And the kids, their bellies were swollen with worms and malnutrition. Their black hair had turned red. All the children in very, very serious condition with no food at all and just covered with sores. And so we sent them back out here with food and with clothes for the children. And today when we walked in the village to bring some medicine to the children were eating the food that we had bought them. And you know, Bobby, I thought, my God, what if we hadn't sent the food? Because there's nothing out here. It's dry and barren. Malnutrition is killing children here in Haiti faster than any other disease. Children are eating dirt. They're eating rocks. They're eating mud cookies. They're looking in garbage dumps. They're looking to see what can they find, maybe boiling salt water, just to try to get something in their stomachs. And this is not fair. This is not what God has planned for them. God has planned for them good things and good food, and that's why He wants to use you. Someone once said, let our hearts be broken with the things that break the heart of God. And I'm telling you, if anything would ever break the heart of God, it's children who are hungry, living in a condition that's worse than any animal in the United States, without any hope whatsoever. And we can't do everything, but every one of us can do something. I'm just asking you to do what God has laid upon your heart.
This family, like so many families, have malnutrition. They're in terrible shape condition. We give them clothes yesterday, give them food. It won't be the last time. Every month, hopefully by faith, as the funds come in. Let's work together like so many of you have already, but we need more. We need help. We need so many people are waiting and coming to our gate every day for food. It's heartbreaking. We can't hardly sleep at night. But for a gift of $16, we'll supply 432 meals. For a gift of $48, we'll supply 1,296 meals. For a gift of $120, you can supply 3,240 meals. Now, for a gift, I just feel in my heart, this is the large gift, but a whole container, 40-foot container of food comes in by containers, which is 272,000 meals. We have to pay to have the food transported to Haiti. It's $10,000. I feel like God's speaking to someone today, whether it's a widow's mite, a large amount, or a small amount. Please call the toll-free number that's on your screen now, or just go and give online. It's very secure. Give online. Also, you may send an offering by the mail. I want to give you a gift. It's a bracelet I wore now for a year and a half, made by the Haitian children, really from an orphan's home. I want to give you, Sherry and I wear it every day. I want to give you for a gift for blessing the children and people of Haiti. But you can make a difference in the life of a child today. You can help save a life. Lay your head down on your pillow at night and you'll feel so good, because love is something you do. God bless you and thank you.
If you would like to help the people of Haiti through the ministry of Love a Child, Bobby and Sherry would like to give you a copy of both of their books. Love is Something You Do, and the latest release, Faith, Hope, and Love, a 90-day walk with God. Simply call the number on your screen, give your gift, and request the books.